does the Congress protest too much? The fact is Narendra Modi is in power at the moment. Is this driven by hatred for Mr. Modi, as the BJP alleges? That this is not about democracy, this is about Narendra Modi.
You know, 5 minutes, 19 seconds is the conversation that you had with my good friend Dr. Patra. And in those 5 minutes, 19 seconds, he hasn't been able to prove how democracy is still vibrant and not vibrating, as he says in India. He obviously is referring to a vibrant democracy. Well, I think Mrs. Gandhi has put forward a thought, has put forward ideas time and again, and she's once again echoing what is really in the minds of people. And the reality is that Sambit Patra follows her articles and her videos very closely. I appreciate that. It will enlighten him. But I will also point out, why is it that each time she speaks, they get so rattled? Why is it that each time Rahul Gandhi makes a charge, they get so rattled and the entire party and the troll army has to come out in defense? I mean, let's be clear about 2 or 3 things here. What she has said is absolutely right. Dissent is the benchmark of a democracy. Disagreement is the backbone of a democracy. It cannot be seen as fodder for sedition. It cannot be seen as fodder for anti-national. We've been on debates, and every time you raise an issue, the BJP spokespersons, the ministers, the troll army, the ecosystem is very quick to point you out as anti-national. I'm sorry, I'm not sitting here to get certificates of nationalism from anybody in the BJP, because till very recently, they did not think it was right for them to hoist the national flag at RSS. They never participated in the freedom struggle. So let me not get lessons on nationalism from them. But look at the speed with which people are attacked and branded as anti-nationals, and nobody is spared. It is industrialists. Why is a Rajiv Bajaj anti-national if he's questioning policies? Why is a Kiran Majumdar attacked each time she talks about policy issues? Why is it that Bollywood, if they talk about something, is being attacked? Why is it that authors, writers, 50 people were charged with sedition?
No, but this has been building up. This has been building up for a while, Supriya Shrinate. It's not as if this happened overnight. Why suddenly is Sonia Gandhi now believing that this is the moment to say that democracy is being hollowed out?
I think it should be said every day. It should be said every living moment. Look at what is happening in the country, Rajdeep. If you speak against this government, if you question this government, you are anti-national. But if you join the BJP, तो आपने गंगा नहा ली, आपके सारे पाप धुल गए, आपके सारे CBI और ED के केसेस बंद हो जाते हैं. और अगर आप इनको क्वेश्चन करते हैं, they haul your family, they haul you to ED and CBI, they use agencies. Look at what they have done to institutions, and one is going to question. Dr. Patra spoke about a sitting Chief Justice and how he went on to become the Chief Justice. With great respect to him, he also very soon went on to become a Rajya Sabha member. Does anybody have anything to say on that? Is this democratic credential? I'm not.
Okay, it's not as if the unfortunate part is this hasn't. It's not as if this has happened for the first time. When the Congress was in power, also we've had examples like Justice Ranganath Mishra. We've had supersession of judges. So democracy has been threatened at various times. But there's an important line that Sonia Gandhi has with Dr. Patra. I want you to quickly respond. She says citizens do not cease to be citizens when the party they voted for loses an election. The Prime Minister claims to represent 130 crore Indians, but his government and the ruling party are treating political opponents, dissenters, and those who do not vote for the ruling party as second-class citizens without democratic rights. Your response?
No, Rajdeep, are you and in fact Supriya Shrinate being treated as second-class citizens? Rather, both of you are speaking more than me in this very august debate.
That's not true.
I mean, so
nobody can treat me as a second-class citizen. I'm sorry to say.
No.
Nobody can.
But exactly, here is the answer. So no one can. Just a second. So no
one can.
So here is the answer.
But no one can.
Rajdeep, if I'm not bullied, if I'm not sold over here, can I speak, please?
Dr. Patra, respond.
See, just a second, Rajdeep. So you get the answer. The Congress party itself says that they are not being treated as second-class citizens. So you were wrong when you said that they are being treated as second-class citizens. So you have been exposed by the Congress spokesperson herself. Secondly, let me give you some examples as to how you treat second-class citizen. What is this use of word nonsense and all? I mean, so much of arrogance is not good. Such hubris only makes a man fall. Anyway, Rajdeep, can I please speak, Rajdeep? If there is some amount of democracy in your debate, Rajdeep,
please speak.
Allow me. Rajdeep, now let me define what is loss of democracy. Now let me define as what is in fact killing democracy. In the state of Maharashtra, just because someone calls a political leader baby penguin, you drag that person and throw him into jail. There are 1,000 FIRs against a media channel and you brutally torture them inside cells. This is democracy. This is democracy, 1,000 FIRs. Just imagine if we as Bharatiya Janata Party government in a state would have launched 1,000 FIR in you on your camera persons and your anchors, what would have been your reaction? Sorry, Mr. Rajdeep Sardesai, you all cannot have double standards.